And I have to say first, I want to thank the Dreamers, because a lot of them have made an extraordinary step of coming forward and telling their stories. And it's because they were willing to tell those stories and risk everything that we're even able to have this discussion. The second thing I want to say is I'm sorry. Our country has just done a terrible thing. In this week alone, the Latino Caucus has sent 2 letters to ICE, asking them, imploring them to release 2 UC students, one from UC Berkeley and one from UC San Diego, who have been detained simply because they made a wrong turn on the freeway and ended up at a border stop or at the border. This is ridiculous. These are the kids who are affected by us not extending the DREAM Act. This is not only inhumane if you think about children coming here, the very most vulnerable, at no knowledge or understanding of their own, living their lives here as Americans and being told that they're going to be kicked out. It's not only cruel, but it's plain stupid. They've invested in themselves, and we have invested in them as taxpayers. They've gone to our schools, they've done well. That's why they're at UCs and CSUs. That's why they're so successful, and they're able to even apply for the DREAM Act, because they're our best and brightest. We have invested in them every step of the way, and if I were a Republican, I wouldn't want my tax dollars wasted by then kicking them out of this country and giving them to a foreign country to succeed somewhere else. If we believe in America, we believe in those American students who are here, who we invested in, who did the right thing, who have abided by every law. That's what we need to do. So I ask the Republicans in Congress and the Democrats who are unwilling to put their power on the line to leverage for these kids. It's a bad economic decision to kick them out. It's a stupid decision. Are you so cruel that you really want to leverage a wall, border security, so-called border security that would never have an effect on these types of kids? You want to do that or nothing at all in order to ensure that we do the right thing? I ask them to look in their own hearts, that if you're willing to give up that much of an investment in taxpayer dollars, healthcare, education, the things that we have provided in the United States to produce our next generation of doctors and lawyers, our current generation sometimes, of doctors and lawyers. You're ready to do that, then what's in your heart? How much racism and cruelty do you have in your heart that you're willing to give up all of that? I implore everybody in Congress, Republican and Democrat, to stand their ground, to not just get on TV and say nice words that they respect the Dreamers, but to actually leverage their power to ensure that we have a clean DREAM Act.